All right, so let's going into day 3. So before we go into day 3, just a little bit of recap so that we know, refresh a little bit on what we cover. We actually cover about death, total permanent disability, and also critical illness. So just refresh a bit, I share with you, this is a prudential claim report. So we do provide a claim report, which is actual real case already claimed in, this is a 2020 reports, January to December. So this is just extract one part of it. Later I show you more. So this is the report example. What is the cause of claim? Breast cancer. This is the occupations. And this is how long the policy has in force. And this is the age at claim. Yeah, at what age they claim. And this is the amount payable, already paid, audited in the report. Okay, so probably just a quick glance on what we have learned last week about how we can claim critical illness. So first thing, cancer of breast cancer fulfill 2 definitions. Number 1 is a malignant growth, where the growth is a malignant. Imagine a pimples inside the organ, and that is a malignant growth. Okay, and then its second definition, uncontrollable invasive. Kacau, and this one invasive, it's spreading. So fulfill 2 definitions, check, you can claim under breast cancer. Whether you want to go for what's the name? Metastomy. Okay, which is the removal of the breast. Whether you want to remove the cancer, or you don't want, you want to go radioactive, or you don't want to treat. It doesn't matter how you want to treat it, but fulfill the definition, I can make the claim. So that is breast cancer. So if you look at it, later I show you a full report, all kind of occupations, whether it's a lecturer, so-called low risk, whether it's a lawyer, and MENA is manager. And sometimes customer ask me, how long I have to pay a policy? I say it depends on, like this one, 7 months only, already claim a deal. This one not so lucky, I pay 26 years also have. So how long I have to pay? I don't know. So it depends your luck lah. Yeah. So this one, 7 months paid, okay, and then already make the claim. And then what age? Later also I show you age range. They are all, whether it's 53, whether it's 36, all range are possible to expose to breast cancer. And you look at the amount, it can as small as 100 plus. I think this is the payer where the premium is waived. But generally, if you look at it, those you paid for 20 over years only claim about 50,000. And this one, 7 months, 1 million. Normally, statistics show the newest policy, the amount is actually higher. Like 1 year, 6 months, about 200,000, 9 months, 200,000. For those paid for like 10 years, only like 10,000, 13 years, about 50,000. So the amount generally we have are pretty low. So we do see that the markets don't really aware and it's quite low. So this is the report. And I can drop into the WhatsApp for you to have a look. And let me also just to show you the full report so that you can have a feel of it. Let me open up the full report. Yeah, okay, got it. Okay, this is going to be how the full report looks like, January to December, and it breaks down to all kind of critical illness. Different color represent different age range, and you can see breast cancer is win all the way. This is the table. The cases are talking about 887 cases only on breast cancer. Yeah, and the rest are different type of cancer. Another cancer that is up and coming is intestine and colon cancer. So one of the symptoms, I know that's what I like to share. One of the symptoms of colon cancer is bloated stomach. How often we have bloated stomach? I think those people work hard will always feel that bloated stomach, whether it's gastric or is it the beginning of a colon cancer. So these are the symptoms as well. So the next that's upcoming is 144 cases, and there are others like heart attack, coronary artery is bypassed. So heart is also another thing, 300 and 235, other type 265. So these are all the breakdown. And then we will have all the different type of illness. Yeah, and then the same thing, occupation, age, and also amount. So when you glance through, you realize that the amounts are very, very low. It's talking about 10,000, 20,000. I don't know what to do with that amount. Yeah, it's quite sad with that. So yeah, that's it. So that's a little bit of quick glance. That report I will drop into the group for you. You can, for your reference. Okay. All right, let's continue. So there's a little bit recap to warm up on the critical illness we cover. And then let us continue on today's, the new, I'm opening the same file again. Yeah, okay. So today, after we cover death, total permanent disability, critical illness, today we go into accident and medical. Same thing. We understand first what is accident coverage. So according in the policy, the definitions is resulting directly and independently of any other caused by a sudden, unintentional, unexpected, unusual, and specific event that happens at an identifiable time and place. So that is what written in the policy contract. But what does that mean? Practically, how can I make that accident claim? Let's look at, okay, before we go to claim options, probably just to make things interesting as usual, I said story is the thing that people can remember and that can catch people interest and attention. So let's do some case study. Okay. Okay. I have this customer play futsal. Okay, play futsal. After play futsal for a night, and then next morning when he wake up, and then it's like very pain. I can't get down the bed. I'm so painful, my body. So hey, can I claim? So can I claim under accident or not? Let's specifically study on accident. So can I claim under accident or not in this case? So let's listen to you. You can unmute or you can type in your chat box. What do you think in these situations? Okay, yeah, Jin.
Yeah, I think he can't claim it because it is not under in any of the accidents because he doesn't injure in any of the part of his body unless he fell down and then he cracked some bones or etc. Then probably he can claim for the accidents.
Okay.
That is what my opinion.
Okay, very good feedback. Jin said it's not an accident. You didn't fall down and injured any part of the body. So it's not an accident. Okay, how about others? Any thoughts? Yeah, any thoughts? Hopefully if you can type it. Yeah, Lourdes, what do you think?
Okay, I also I don't know, because for me I feel like it's not an accident because accident means something happens for you, okay, which is causing some injury, and this could be just a simple thing because you just after play a game and then you feel pain only the next day without any hitings, whatever. So I believe this is not an accident.
Okay, Lourdes think it's not an accident. Adam say it's not unless got medical reports. All right, interesting. Okay, so okay, let's review the answer. To answer this, it is not an accident. Okay, all right, let me go back. Okay, it is not an accident. If I come back to the definitions, the injury, just based on the story just now, what it lack of in the definitions, it don't have a sudden cause happen at an identified time and place. That means there is no specific event. So like what Jean say, if let's say during the game, I trip and fall. So there is a specific time, 9:39. And there is a time, there is a place, I trip, which is unintentional, unexpected. I trip and I fall down. And then I injured my back or I injured my shoulder. Then, okay, then that fulfill the definition of accident. All right, so now you understand the story and it fulfill the definition of accident. So a lot of time, why this thing happen and it comes to me, okay? It comes to Ripple and like, oh, wow, this agent very good, can help me to make claims. Why another agent, why you can't claim? That's because we will advise the customer, remember to tell the doctor, last night when you play football, you trip and you fall down, you injured your back. And then this morning you cannot move. Then it is an accident. All right. So and then come back to Adam's answer. For medical report, we can always ask doctor to write any medical reports as long as you pay the doctor. You just have to pay the doctor. It depends. If it's a specialist, they will charge probably 80 or 100, 120. It depends how famous the doctor is. And if it's a psychologist, they probably charge about 300. It depends on what kind of doctor he is. Yeah. If it's clinic, they will probably, for 20 ringgit, 40 ringgit. So sometimes the doctor will, depends on how much the doctor have to write the report. So report is not an issue. Yeah. But what the content in the reports will affect the claim. So normally what we do is we will just ask the doctor to endorse at the back of the receipt. Then it's free of charge. Yeah, we say, hey, the doctor helped me to write at the back of the receipt saying that I pull my muscle at the back. Simple. And then the doctor just chop, sign, and that's it. We can claim a day. Okay, to fulfill the definition of accident. So it's very interesting, especially for accidents. A lot of people say the wrong thing. If just now, let's say I didn't advise, and the doctor and the customers go to the doctor and tell the doctors that, oh, last night I play, and then he didn't mention anything about fall down, and this morning I wake up and I just have muscle pain. That is considered wear and tear. Now imagine you drive your car, you drive up and down, Penang, JB, and then after that, the brake, what do you call it? The brake system or the brake player, I don't call that. But then you have to change, right? Because of overuse, the mileage, So that is maintenance. So it's wear and tear. Then you cannot claim. But if there's any accident along the way, then you can claim. So that is how the definitions of accidents. Yeah. Okay. Brake pad. Yeah. Thanks, Derek. Yeah. For maintenance, you want to change brake pad. Yeah. So maintenance is not accident. So what you tell the doctor will write in the reports and it directly affects the claim. Okay. So that is the accidents coverage. All right. So let's continue. Okay. So when accident happens, there are option number one, I can claim for lump sum, accident, death, or TPD before age 60. Okay, within 12 months from accident. Okay, so this one, I can relate it back to our last training when I shared about my client that drive a bike and got hit and claimed for total permanent disability. Yeah. So if I prove that his disability is due to accident, then I claim 2 times. The death benefit, okay, let's say example, death benefit 500,000, accident another 500,000, that will become 1 million. But if I cannot prove that the cause is by accident, then it's only the TPD 500,000. So accident cannot claim. Yeah. Let's say last meeting towards the end, I did mention about suicide. Is it suicide or is it accidentally trip and fall down from rooftop? If it's accidentally trip and fall down, it's under accident. Then you pay double the amount. But if it's proven that it's actually suicide, then it's only death. There's only 1 time. So that can be between 500,000 and 1 million. Yeah. So there's important information that will affect the claim amount. Yeah. Okay. Now, TPD before age 70. Within 12 months from the accident, which means I injured, and then the doctor says, recovering, okay, progressing. So how long? 12 months from the accident, if the doctor says, oh yeah, it's stagnant, it cannot improve anymore, fine, then we will fulfill the death penalty. But if it's like progress, it's still recovering after 1 year, 2 years, then only the doctor certified as cannot recover, or then cannot claim under accident, even you fulfill the definition of total permanent disability. Okay, so these are all the minor things that when we do claims, we have to take note, so that we can get the time right and we can maximize the claim. That might be a little bit different. Okay, secondly, in terms of the lump sum, if the injury is not death, okay, let's say, same, I play football, I got kicked and tripped, you know, it ended up permanent disabled on one finger, then there will be a percentage multiplied by the part of body. So example, loss of thumb is 30%, loss of speech is 50%. So permanent loss due to accident cause within 12 months, certified permanent loss, then I can claim percentage multiplied by the sum assured. I buy 1 million, I lost 1 thumb, I can claim 300,000. So that is the option 1, lump sum. Okay. Okay, let's move on. Double indemnity. If the accident is happen in public conveyance, public transport, and then the amount paid will be double. Example, train, commercial flight. So like example for MH17, so it's considered accident and it's going to pay double of the accident amount. So death 1 million, accident extra 1 million, because it's a commercial public transport, another double, so it becomes 3 million. Yeah, that is called double indemnity. It's inclusive in it. Yeah. Is it all accident got double indemnity? Not necessary. Yeah. Elevator, okay, exclude mines and construction site. Okay. Number 3, burning of public building, theater, hotel, which generally are highly regulated. The safety level are much better. So, but if that were to happen and cause, you know, death or cause permanent disable any part of the body, there will be double indemnity. Okay. Okay, commercial flight. Yep. So that's the double indemnity. Ferry, still got ferry at Penang. Okay. Option number 2. We call that accident medical reimbursement, which means due to accident, and I can reimburse the actual medical expenses. So let's go back to just now. I play futsal. I injured myself. Next morning, I go to see doctor. I say, doctor, I want to do a scan. I want to do a X-ray. Can or not? Can. But I know, provided you say I injured my back muscle, so I want to do a scan. I want to do an X-ray. You go ahead, and that medical expenses can claim, and that is 104 weeks from the accident date, which means 2 years. So that means I injured, I can follow up treatment for 2 years. Yeah. So one of the common thing, this is one of the most common thing that we claim for our customer, and this is one of the most common thing that also give us a lot of business, because a lot of agent don't claim this. Yeah, I try to avoid this, but we just help customer to claim this because it's so convenient for us. Yeah. So this is I cook a dinner, I burn my hand. Can I claim? Yeah, specific event, specific time, I burn my finger, and then I go clinic. Every day I go and do dressing, I can claim. Every time dressing, doctor charge me 50 ringgit. Go ahead, you collect all the 50 ringgit bill. 10 times you go 500 plus first time consultation, can claim. Yeah. I have all kind of funny accident claim. One of the funniest case is New Year, Chinese New Year celebration. The customers go karaoke, and then he shake champagne, and then when he opened to pop, he popped his eye. he popped his eye, and it's so serious. He go and see specialist. The doctor say, yeah, they have to like continuous treatment, see him, put eye drop. Yeah, throughout the whole treatment, it's like, I don't know, 3,000 or what. So it can claim. That is also an accident. Yeah. Yeah. One of the highest accident claim, car accident. The daughter is sitting next, daughter at the passenger seat in North-South Highway, and then traffic jam is like brake, somebody hit it, and the daughter hit the T at the front dashboard. So once he hit it, the T shaken. So this one, he go for dental treatment to fix it and then do something. I'm not too sure what is that lah. So, but overall, that one costs about 5,000 or 6,000. Yeah. So this is also accident medical reimbursement. Yep. And this is the cheapest insurance you can get. 1 month for this accident thingy, it only costs less than 10 ringgit. Only few ringgit to have this particular rider. But a lot of agents don't like to put this in the policy because a lot of work. Little bit, you cut your hand also, you call me. Yeah. So they try to avoid. But this is something that we always do for our customers and help them to claim the very, very minimum thing. But it generates a lot of good feedback for us. Okay, limited to the amount not covered by other compensation and insurance scheme. But if you have company insurance, yeah, last week Derek asked for the critical illness. Can I buy 2 company? Critical illness, yes. Okay, entry point, you value my life worth 2 million and you willing to cover me 2 million, you paid. But this is accident medical reimburse. So I got to have original receipt to reimburse. So if the original receipts already reimbursed from my company, then of course here cannot claim lah. So it's up to the bills amount. And number 3, traditional complementary treatment up to 30 ringgit per visit, a maximum 300 per accident. This is the Sinsay lah, Titan or Sinsay, within 90 days from the accidents, but last lifetime 1,500. So this one is very minimum lah, 30 ringgit each time. Even now Sinsay also is like 100 plus a day lah. So this one, it's just some gimmick only lah to me. Seriously, it doesn't really help much lah, but it's just a gesture lah. At least customer feel good lah. Hey, like that also can lah. Hey, very good lah, your company. That is more on that that sign. Okay, last, number 3. This is the most interesting part. We call that weekly indemnity, which is income. Cash benefit upon accidental injury resulting in temporary disability. Payable up to 104 weeks per accident, which means after I have accident, I'm not permanent loss. I'm just temporarily lost, but I cannot work. So I can claim for the income. I can claim for the income. So it's only applied to working adults only, and the recovery periods can be up to 2 years, 104 weeks. Yeah. So this is one of the selling point that I advise customers as well. I say, let's say some occupations like doctors, lawyers, piano, tuition teacher, ballet teachers, I will advise them, you are professionals, your work is because of your skill. If you don't work, you lost your income. You don't teach tuition, you don't teach piano, you lost your income. So your income is directly to the skill. So if accidental injured and you can't perform your work, your income source will also stop. So why not from your income source, just allocate a little percent to protect the income you generate from your skill. So I'm not concerned about how much your hand worth. I'm talking about the income you can generate because of your skill. Yeah. So this one, a lot of skilled or professionals, they will get this. So I will propose 14, we call that units, that it counts by units. 14 units, so 14 units, that means 1,400 per week. So because it's counted by per week. Yeah. So it becomes 200 a day. So when you have accident injury, we pay 200 a day until fully recovered. So this is what you can cover yourself under accident coverage. So there is a permanent, there is a medical reimbursement, there is a income. So under accident itself, there are 3 options. You can actually opt to have that coverage, or we call that riders. Okay, all right. So far so good. We understand the definition of accident. We know if accident happen, what I can claim. Yeah, 3 different types of way we can claim, as long as I fulfill that accident definitions. Okay, now we go to waiting periods. Okay, so after I buy, how long I have to wait? Immediate effect. Accident, unintentional. So immediate. The moment the policy accepted, it's immediate. Okay, exclusion. Anything that not covered or not? Okay. War, invasion, strike, riot. So this one last time when there is a birthday, during that birthday season, I will actually update my customers. Hey, birthday not cover, accident not cover under birthday. Keep yourself safe. Yeah. So during birthday, you injured yourself. So you tell doctor, you don't tell doctor, you go to attend birthday and then you get injured. That is excluded. Yeah. So these are things that will communicate to customers. Violation of law, of course. Takkan I go and rob a bank and then I kena shot and then and then after that I want to make claim. So of course that's violation of law. Okay, speed raising. Okay, that cannot mat rempit. Yeah. Okay. Attempt suicide. So same thing. If I attempt suicide after 1 year, mati, death, okay. TPD not okay. Accident not okay. Yeah. Pregnancy, childbirth, miscarriage, not covered, and it's not under accident. That means even is accident. That means, let's say I fall down, that's accident, but it causing miscarriage. It is affecting the pregnancy. Then that cannot claim under the accident coverage. Yeah, even though it's an accident cause. Okay. Pre-existing physical or mental defect, yeah, that means I already have, but I didn't disclose to insurance company. Yeah, let's say I'm disabled. I'm memang disabled with 1 leg, but I didn't disclose. So it's pre-existing. is that you try to, in a way, you try to cheat the company. So it's not, even though you didn't inform and didn't stated that, but it's pre-existing. Okay, alcoholic, yeah. Engage in professional sports, scuba diving, bungee jumping, parachuting, etc. So that means if you are a professional footballer, if your sport is your professional, it's for income one, then that is not covered as well. And of course, last, drugs, due to drugs. So you can see that, again, you know, in a policy, these are things that all spelled clearly black and white, and you having the contract. And whatever the doctors put in the report is based on what you tell the doctors, and the doctors will write there. So whether am I taking, am I drunk and drive? It depends. So you know, in Malaysia, everything can cover. So to me, the policy have a very, very big advantage. Yeah, you know about the details of it. Yeah. Okay. So last, how does it help?
Sorry, Kevin.
Yes.
So basically, you are saying drink driving, as long as it's not reported that you have alcohol in your blood, is claimable. Am I right?
Okay. Maybe I go a little bit more technical. Example: if I die, then I need a death report. I need a police report. So it depends on what the report says. Yeah. So to answer your questions is yes. If my police report didn't say that, then my death reason didn't say that, because normally death reason will be like heart attack. You know, there's another term lah, which means due to accident, no overbleed, loss of blood. So then yes, you can claim lah. Yeah. And then if it's a minor claim, basically minor claim, we didn't even need a police report, then it's much easier. It depends on how serious the claim is. Yeah, but yes, the answer is, if there is no report showing that I am drunk driving, then safer. Yeah. Okay, Simon asked, if I go bungee jump, can I claim? Yeah, bungee jump cannot claim. Yeah, because it's stated there lah. Basically, it's considered extreme sport. Yeah, so bungee jump cannot. Scuba diving also cannot. Scuba diving, there is 50 meters. That means if it's 50 meters is considered leisure, you can take it as leisure. It's not high risk. If it's more than 50 meters, is considered professionals, then it's not covered under accident. Yeah. So again, these are the things. It's also depends written in the reports. Because no, how to judge whether it's happened in 50 meter, 100 meter? It depends on the reports as well. Yeah. So eventually, everything is based on what you tell the doctors and what is written in the reports. Yep. Okay. All right. Let's move on. So, how does it help with accident? One of the features in accident is the cheapest in premium, highest in cover, sum assured. Yeah. So this is like Toto lah. Not Magnum, Toto, the smallest amount paid, but the highest the coverage. Accident outpatient are the most commonly claimed, the most easiest to claim. It built a lot of confidence to customers, because customers will think otherwise. So little, 100 over ringgit also cannot claim. Where would I have confidence to claim 1 million? Customers will actually interpret in that way. Yeah. In the event of disable, there's a lump sum payable to sustain the living expenses while building up another living skill. Example, if I lost my right hand, I need time to train my left hand. So the customers that I shared on last trainings where he got accident, today he recovered very well. He can even walk without the stick. Yeah. It takes him about few years, I think 3 years. Eventually he can walk quite well, and he get back to work, and Yeah, I mean, Prudential cannot come back and claw back and say that, hey, now you recover already, you pay me back my money. No, so things still go on. The premium wave is already waived. You still have to pay on behalf of the customers throughout the policy. So as long as you fulfill the definition, it claim. There's no adjuster to check your body. Yeah. So yep, that is accident. One of the things that that I encounter a lot of policy have life policy. You can even check your own policy. You got life policy, which means, oh, I cover 1 million whole life policy, but inside there is no accident. Then I ask customers, or I ask you, I got 1 million whole life policy, but if today, due to accident, I lost one hand, how much can I claim for my whole life policy? Any any answer? I buy 1 million whole life policy and I lost one hand due to accident. How much can I claim? Yep. Let's chat a little bit before we move on. What do you think? We learn about whole life. We learn TPD. We learn critical illness. And today we learn accident. Yep. Jean say nothing, unless it's TPD. Yeah. But it's not TPD because TPD needs to be 2 hands, right? So 1 hand is not TPD. So bukan TPD and bukan deaf. So cannot claim nothing. Exactly. So that's why a lot of people have bad experience in a way. It's like, wow, today I lost 1 hand, you know, I've been paying hundreds of thousands, but I claim 0. What kind of policy is this? I lost 1 hand, what else you want? Yeah, too bad because there's no accident inside there. Yeah, and the worst thing is I lost 1 hand, I cannot claim, and you some more tell me, you remember to pay premium next month, huh? If not later you mati or you lost another hand, also cannot claim. It's like, I lost 1 hand, cannot claim, and you still tell me, hey, remember to pay a premium. If not, you cannot claim. Yeah, and this is exactly is happening in the markets. Accident, a small premium, but it makes a lot of difference. Yeah, and which also a lot of agents don't want to do. Okay. Temporarily disabled, cover professionals like I shared just now, provide short-term support. Ballet, which is a real case. My customers, a ballet teacher injured her leg, torn of a ligament, and then she cannot teach classes. The income stopped. So that served good support for her when she is slowly recovering. Yeah. Okay, that is accident. All right. Next, let's move to medical. All right. So medical, I think all of you are very familiar because I even find that a lot of people thought insurance is medical, medical card, but no, medical card is just 20% of the whole coverage because we say 4 things and then one more thing is investment. So there are 5 things is insurance, put it simple. Okay. So I think all of you know about medical cards, but I think we spend more time to discuss when can I use my medical card? Like that can use the card or not? So I think that will be a more interesting discussions. Okay, first thing, I need to be admitted to hospital for more than 6 hours. Okay, and the hospital charge me room and board. Okay, because a lot of people ask, hey, got card, can use I got card, can use I got card, can use okay, if you can go to hospital, the hospital need to admit you for more than 6 hours. Even for food poisoning, okay, I admit you and do observation for more than 6 hours or in okay, not waiting in the lobby there for 6 hours. You have to charge you rest in the room for 6 hours. Okay, example, I do a scope. Okay, Okay, just now I said bloated stomach. I got a bloated stomach, and then the doctor say, "Wow, you have been bloated stomach. You vomit. Let me put a tube, go inside all the way, and see what happened in your stomach. See any growth or not. If the one of the common virus is called Helicobacter, which is high chance to develop into cancer. So, I want to do all these check. Okay, so that check alone, it need to admit you, it need to prepare you to do the scope. After that, you will rest there. And then when you wake up, you're okay, and then you can go home. So from end to end, it takes more than 6 hours. So that one, you can claim. Okay. Another common one is cataract. Cataract, oldies, normally their eye will be like white color, cover them, they cannot see clearly. Normal, about 50 plus onward, they will have high chance to slowly develop. Probably somewhere near 60, the doctor will advise them to do a surgery. So that one also same, they will do some eye drop, open your eye, you rest there, and you do a surgery, you rest, okay already, then you can go home. So that one also will take about 6 hours. Yeah. So that can use. Okay, high fever, yeah. You want to observe, that one also can use. So it need more than 6 hours. After that, you can go home. Or there is any day surgery or there's any day procedure. So you can basically ask doctor one, is there a surgery or not? Do you cut anything? Anything also can. And you cut any little thing also can. As long as got knife to cut it, is day surgery. Okay. Scope is the common procedure. Yeah. Okay. So either this, then you can use your medical cards. I believe you have lah. I believe you have. Admission and treatment based on the severity of illness. So another thing, okay, another thing. Very easy only ma. I asked doctor, open a room. Let me stay there. Like vacation, staycation, this one. Prince Court Hotel, very nice. My view is KLCC. Staycation there. But it also subject to approval. It based on the severity of illness, because nowadays doctor also very abuse on the medical. Oh, you got cut, can lah. Open the room and then just stay there. Order steak. Seriously, I received bill like that, really. Order steak some more. Whole family there. Staycation. So it's quite strict nowadays. You have to base on the severity of the illness. For example, how long you already have this symptom. Okay, I just go in there and then I say, stomach ache. I want an admission. The doctor cannot simply just admit your stomach ache, okay? How long you have the stomach ache? Do you already try a painkiller first? Do you already try scope first? You have to have a progressive treatment. It cannot suddenly come in, then you just admit. So last time it's more loose. Now getting more and more people know about this medical and also try to take advantage of it. Like I say, black and white only, okay, I fulfill the definition, then you admit me. So now they have to, based on the severity of the illness. Yeah. Last time a lot people, the doctor will just write admit and then do a full body checkup, check everything. Yeah. Okay. So this is one of the normally this is the thing that I will take note. I will normally ask, how serious is your condition right now? How many times, how long do you have this symptom? How many times you already seek consultation from which doctor? Yeah. If it's genuine, normally you will see a specialist outside or you see a clinic outside first at least. And then if you take medication, okay, then only you go hospital, right? Yeah. Or unless it's really very, very acute pain, then you go hospital. So it will depend on the severity. Okay, next, important notes. Okay, some of the important notes for you to cross-check your policy. Policy always have annual limit and lifetime limit. Okay, I'm not sure you're aware, but let's just for everybody's benefit, medical card, we have two parts. One is called annual limit. That means how much I can use in 1 year. how much I can use in 1 year annual limit. Another one is lifetime limit, how much I can use in my whole life. So that means this year I use 100,000, next year I didn't use, I use 50,000, I didn't use, I use 200,000, I didn't use. So accumulated lifetime limit. So there are two different limits. So check what is your annual limit and what is your lifetime limit. Yeah. Those days, the medical start from 50,000 annual limit and then approximately 200 to 300,000 lifetime limit. That is the first generations of medical card, somewhere near year 2000. Today, the medical card annual limit is talking about 1/million, and then lifetime limit is unlimited. That is the current market's medical cards. But I'm not sure how many people out there are still taking the card that is bought in year 2000 to year 2010, which means 10 years ago. Yeah, so it's very much like using a phone line that is 10 years ago, and your data still charged based on how many bytes. Every 10 bytes, and then your bill can go up to 1,000. So imagine how many people are there are still being overcharged because it's having a very, very old plan. Yeah, and this is really happened in the markets because of ignorance. Yeah, I don't want to talk. Okay. Yeah. Second thing, guarantee is your card guaranteed yearly renewable, which means this year if I got cancer, can I use again next year? Are you guaranteed I can use again or not? Or would there be a possibility that I got cancer, you paid for all my bill this year, when come to next year to renew, do you have the right not cover me? Am I exposed to this risk in the contract? Do you stated that? Because that is important. Because the chances of relapse, or maybe the extended the treatment I needed, the complications that happen. And if I cannot renew me, then that means you basically only cover me for 1 year. So that one, you have to ensure that is stated in the policy contract, guaranteed yearly renewable. That is important clause. So what I'm saying is medical card inside there can have that little clause that will affect the premium. So sometimes, hey, why the premium so cheap? Yeah, because of this clause. The risk is different. I only cover you 1 year only. Yeah, and I have to cover you lifetime. It's big difference. Yeah. Okay. And then for overseas trips, okay, cover up to 90 days. So that means not more than 90 days. So Loges, especially people in JB, can I claim when I'm in Singapore? Yes, not more than 90 days after you left JB. So I have claimed before, they use the passport and they can print out the transaction, the entry records of Malaysia in and out from immigration office. They can print out the reports and then there will be a date there. So after 90 days, not covered. So they take it as a trip, Yeah. If it's more than 90 days, it's more like you're staying in that country. So you should buy that country insurance, or else not fair. You pay ringgit and then you claim Sing dollar. Yeah. All right. So that is overseas trips, not more than 90 days. Yeah. This is also common questions that people will ask. Hey, am I covered when I go overseas? Okay. But overseas treatment will based on reasonable local cost. That means the same treatment, I can actually get it here at 50,000. Then we basically will pay at a local cost. Okay, I have faith in Singapore doctor. I want to get treated in Singapore. Can or not? Can. You can go ahead, but we will pay local price. Yeah, that is what it means. Either you intentionally want to go, or you happen to be there, fine, but we'll pay local price because you buy with ringgit. Yeah. Okay. All right. So this is the exclusions. What is not covered? Pre-existing, current. That means whatever you didn't disclose, but you memang got this illness. I got heart attack. I got hypertension. I didn't disclose. But after that, find out by the company. So it's called pre-existing. Waiting periods for accident, immediate cover if it's accident. Okay, probably I make it clearer. Accident, and then it's just a minor thing. I can claim under accident medical reimbursement just now. Okay, I tripped, I injured, just a pull, a small cut, 2 stitches, accident medical reimbursed, no need admission. The accident very serious. I broke my leg, so I admitted in the hospital. Then we use medical card. So there's 2 different accident medical reimbursed. This is admission, admitted to hospital. So if it's due to accident, it's immediate cover, no need waiting period. Other than that, it needs 30 days. Okay, diarrhea, dengue, 30 days. High fever, okay, 30 days. Accident, no need to wait 30 days. And then there are specific illness, hypertension, diabetes, cardio, heart problem, or tumor, cancer, cysts, growth got all name, cysts, nodulus, I don't know how to read that, polyps, fibroid. These are different name of growth, stone in the urinary system, okay, ear, nose, sinus, throat conditions. Okay, this one need 4 months. That's why okay, hernias, hemorrhoid, spouse, yeah, 痔瘡, yeah. So it needs 4 months for this illness. So sometimes customer, I have to wait for how long? Generally in the market, people tell you you have to wait 4 months. That actually these are the illness need 4 months. Other than this illness is actually only 1 month. But because so complicated, that people just, yeah, 4 months, yeah, just wait 4 months. Yeah. So actually only this condition. Okay. These are reproductive system. So these are the illnesses in 120 days, 4 months. Okay. Sleep dyspnea condition. Yeah. Okay. All right. So generally for simple understanding, 4 months lah. Number 4, plastic surgery. You want to make yourself look more pretty. Examination of eye, glasses, circumcisions, no, or excluded. Yeah. Dental, except necessity by accident, injury. So that's why just now I say the case, it hit is due to accident and is necessity. So it can claim for dental treatment. Other than that, double A. You say, hey, wisdom teeth, I need a surgery. Wisdom teeth, you need to do surgery extraction. It cannot. Okay. Pregnant, childbirth complication. Any reason with pregnancy, childbirth complication, double A. Okay. Congenital, you born with it one. Like I said, the heart problems are, I have babies that their tongue, they stick. Actually very, very easy surgery only. You just like need to cut so that the tongue can be more flexible, can speak fluently. That one also cannot. Yeah, it's just born congenital. Mental, nervous disorder, any illegal or hazard sports. Yeah, yeah, Simon, bungee jump, injured, admitted to hospital, cannot. Yeah. Investigation and treatment of sleep, snoring disorder. I have customers at night snore very strong, very heavy. He sees specialist. The doctor say the the respirations is not good, and there is a chance that you might suffocate. He said very, very minimum, but got chance. And then asked him to buy a machine, a few thousand at home, to wear like admitted to hospital like that, to keep the breathing at night. So very interesting to see all kind of story. So that one excluded, not covered. Okay. If inside there you have a different, we enjoy a different service, you want to order steak, you want to have a different TV channels, or sometimes the hospital give you a welcome pack, all this kind of thing is not covered. Yeah. Weight loss, preventive treatment, investigation purpose, that is also that investigation, that means a routine checkup, basically. Why you I mean it's just for routine checkup, yeah, that's not covered. So these are all the things that's not covered by your medical cards. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I have time. Oh, don't really have time. Never mind. Okay. Okay. So okay, any questions so far on this medical? Because I think all of you have a medical cards. So you have any questions or any experience that you have that you want to bring up or you want to ask about your medical that you have? Yeah. Yeah, any? No. Okay, don't have. Okay, great. Okay, so next to it, I want to pass to Sansan. Sansan is also my assistant manager. So Sansan, can you share with us how this knowledge, how these details that you know able to help you to generate business from your end? Okay, let's give some supports and give some claps or some reactions. Okay, all right, Sansan, pass to you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Kelvin. Yeah. Hi everyone, I'm Sansan. Yes, today I would like to share how to, which is after know all this type of knowledge, and then to help my friends, and then to get more, I can say is get more, they're willing to refer more friends to me lah. Yeah, so it might be I share, let me share screen, right, Kevin? Right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, not this one. Okay. Okay, this one, this is one of the case, which is I know, this is her brother, and then after that I know her just to he just bought one policy for me, and then after that and after claim the just a small I can say small amount, like it's 100 something, yeah, due to like bitten by dog. Then he asked me can claim or not. Then I say can. Then it's about cause you know, bitten by dog, then need to injection. Then after that then follow up some more. The bill is about 150 something. Yeah. After I done all the claim for her, she also appreciate, and then is I can say surprised. He said that really can claim. Then and last time he buy so long never some of the agents also told her cannot claim, or so what, a so small amount, no need to claim, something like that lah. So and then after he introduced her family to me, yeah. So this is one of her brother, yeah. Then he bought also from A company now, okay, direct, yeah, from A company, got few, total got 5 policy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. And then after I done the review for her brother, then also, I mean, using my knowledge, and then he also switched from from A company, A switched from Prudential, and then accept my advice, and then to able to from these 3 policies, getting cheaper and then get more benefit, yeah. And that is about from this client, from her brother, generate about 60K, yeah. So one of the policy I asked him remain, which is one of the policy over here, yeah. So other than that, right, he feel that my opinion is more protect, yeah. So and then this is one of my our review format, then yeah. So we okay. So any question for you want to ask?
Yeah. Yeah, anything you want to check out?
Yeah, additional some more. Okay, just now I mentioned that she introduced and refer her whole family. Right now, her whole family eligible for me, but it's time by time lah. So in another brother also bought, and then after that, even though her experience, even though just pay about 3 months premium, and then able to claim, definitely is unfortunately accident, able to claim more than 10,000, yeah, more than what he bought, what he paid the premium, yeah. And from only start from her, then after that he refer about 10 customers to me, yeah.
Yep. All right. Okay. Yeah, because today I don't want to really delve into more technical, but I just want to show you how this technical knowledge has actually lead us to able to enter a gold mine, so to say, where a lot of people out there, why they are so reluctant to talk to insurance agents, because they don't think that you are coming in to advise me, but you would rather come and see what you can take from me. So a lot of times is through this technical advice, technical experience, people gain the trust. Yeah. So all right. So okay. Any question for San? No.
Any question? Yeah, I can say that for the accident, yeah, just share a little bit. Okay, for the accident reimbursement, medical reimbursement, which is easiest to claim, and it's a high risk, which I can say the high chance are not high risk, high chance will happen. Yeah. So my experience is claim the even though just about 50 ringgit, then also able to claim as long as this accident happened. Yeah, and some more is the procedure of the claim is just as Kevin mentioned, that it just doctor need to just stated the diagnosis chart and sign it with the doctor's claim will do. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. Thanks, San. Okay. So we have covered so far on the death benefits, definitions, how to claim, how it can help, and also exclusions, critical illness, accident just now with 3 way of claiming: permanent, temporarily with reimbursement and also income. And last, on the medical part, whereby most people in the market have. So I just jump directly to the things to take note for medicals. So, well, that's all the coverage for, that's all the main 4 coverage that you need to know. That enough for you to start up a lot of conversations. And probably, I think the first thing is not for others, but probably is for yourself to look at your own policy as well. Some of these clauses and the review tables that Sansan shared just now will covered in phase 2, where we will go in the review formats, how to do the analysis. So that will be under the phase 2 of the training. So let's hear from you. What is your takeaway for today? Anything that has benefit you? Let's hear from you. Okay. Yeah, Adam, how are you? Yeah, you're quite quiet tonight.
Hi, I'm good. Thank you.
You're good. All right.
Yes.
Hope you have a good Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what have you learned so far?
I think my main takeaway for this is to look at my own policy lah.
Awesome. Yes.
Yes.
Love that.
I
Love
need
that.
Yeah.
Okay. Any things that you I mean, throughout all the benefits, any things that catch your attentions, like, oh, you know, I would love to have that, or I'm not so sure if I have that or not. I'm a bit worried. That is important. So, any point that catch your attention?
I think the accident, I would say, because it's very specific. So I think I need to look at my own policy lah on that one. Yeah. For the medical, it's pretty straightforward, I believe.
Yep. 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 Okay. All right. Good. Good. Love to have that. Yeah. Yeah. How about others? Loges?
Yes, I mean, okay, actually, I also like, I mean, very, I mean, the key point is that we look into my policy also in terms of a medical and also accident coverage, because I didn't think that for under accident, there's so many things that we be able to claim and check it out as well. So that's another thing. And then also another one also get my attention is the annual limit and a lifetime limit. Okay, so this is something that we always overlook into it, and we don't really see the things, you know, because we thought that we got medical card and it's covered, just say.
Yeah.
No, we don't really see that thing. So I think that's one of the another key point as well, that we should look into it. And I believe that most of them, they don't even have this idea as well.
Yeah. True. Yeah, I think so. Especially, I think you've been working in corporate all these years, and most of the time, the company probably give you some medical coverage, and a lot of people thought that, yeah, I already covered by the company. Yeah.
Yeah, true. Because I mean, just okay, it's covered and then it's okay. Some of them even thinking I don't even have my personal one because I have a company's coverage. But that's a lot of limitations, a lot of things is not being aware of it. So yeah, so which is a good thing to know about this.
Yeah, and actually for medical, when we go deeper, we actually have options to let's say example, oh, my company cover me, let's say 10,000, my company cover me only 5,000. Can you cover me the balance? We also able to tailor make for that. Yeah. So yeah, Prudential is the only company right now that's having that flexibility that can cover whatever your company not cover. That means my company cover 5,000. We will cover the 5,000 and 1 ringgit, from that 1 ringgit onwards until, let's say, unlimited, we can cover that part. So since your company already cover your first 5,000 or first 10,000, we're going to give you a 40% discount, example. Yeah, we can do that kind of tailor-made as well. So this is very welcome, the market response. If they know lah, if the market, because major problem is they didn't even know that, oh, there are these options available. That means I can cover whatever, because a lot of people thought, hey, my company have, but not enough lah. Yeah, but buy another one sounds expensive lah. Yeah, but what if we can have that options for you that you only pay 50%? Yeah. So that is that's also another hot things that market love it. Yeah.
Okay, Kevin, I just want to ask you another question as well. Come across because like you mentioned that some of them sign up very, very old, right? Maybe like 20 years, and that time the coverage is different, and now it's been changes, correct?
Yeah.
So for these people, right, do we have to ask them to change it 100%? Because if they're changing because of their aging, the premium could be different. I mean, a monthly payment or annual payment will be increasing more, right? Because of their age. So how we can help them out?
So normally what we do is like what Sansan shared with you, the table just now. We call that a review. So we will collect their policies and then try to find out and then do a compilations and then do an analysis and see what will be the best way for them. Whether should we do some, let's say example, okay, currently, let's say they are paying 300 a month. Can we do some amendment to reduce it to 100 a month for the existing? And then here we do another 300. So in total only increase by 400, but the coverage can actually increase by 50%, example. So we try to do some package for them, see to do some reconstructions. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. From a financial point of view, is probably a little bit like debt reconstructions. So, yeah. No, example, I have a car loan which is like a few years ago. I have a housing loan which is like a few years ago, and then the interest rate is lower. Should I refinance? If I refinance, is it worth it? So we can do that kind of study for them. So that's why Sansan take back 5 policy. And after reconstruct the whole thing and then see what we can propose to them. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Because the age difference also can be different. Let me example. The first policy I bought at 20. Now I am 30, or I bought at 30. Now I'm 50. So probably some policy I will advise to keep it. Some policy is worth to switch. So it depends on the actual situations and what we can able to hook up. Yeah. Derek, anything from your side?
Yeah, like what Adam was saying, I'll probably just review my own policy and my parents' policy first.
Oh yeah, parents as well. Yeah, true.
So because like what you said earlier, they are like the dinosaur card. They're holding because they stick to the same insurance guy for the last 30-40 years.
Yeah.
So it's because it's their close friend. So I'll probably just ask them for the policy to look through myself.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah. Thanks, Derek, for reminding. Parents is also another things that we always go to. That means from our customers, after we go through, we go siblings, and then the next one we will actually ask them to check is their parents, because when something happened to the parents, eventually it will goes to us as well. And then they will always say parents can raise 5 uni graduates children, but 5 children cannot support a parents. So yeah, imagine one sibling just 100 ringgit, there'll be 500 ringgit a month. There will be very, very good coverage for the parents already. At least they can have the best medical available in Malaysia, at least. Yeah.
Yeah, because most parents, they probably don't go through the policies and they just go through the hearsay. Well, siblings, most of the time, I think they'll probably go through themselves.
Yeah.
They're old enough to go through themselves.
Yep, correct. Yeah, and also our parents are normally, they trade on trust. So I trust this guy, things like that. Yeah, thanks, Derek. And Jin.
Oh yes, hi. My biggest takeaway of for today's lesson is probably not only today's lesson but the previous lesson is the definition, also the interpretations of the 4 coverage of the insurance.
Yep.
Right. So before that, I think my own policy doesn't cover any accidents, and I think only recently or only have coverage my accidents, because before that I think that there's already a TPD. Then why bother I buy an accident? But now because of
Ah.
the interpretation of the insurance coverage, then I know that actually the TBD must have a certain condition, like you have to lose both hands or
Yeah.
or two parts of your body, then only you can claim for the TBD, and accidents coverage more than that, and what's the TBD doesn't coverage, right? I think that's my biggest takeaway for today's lessons. But actually, I have three questions, but some of the
Yep.
question it's already explained during the whole sessions, so then I won't ask again. But a minor one that
Yep.
I'm quite curious on it. Like just now I said that if the accident is happening inside a building, but what if the accident later they found that it's actually a human-made accident? For example, I go to stay in hotel, and then the hotel start to burn, right? But in the end, they found that the hotel is burning because someone putting a fire to the hotel. Then is it considered as an accident or is a riot? Then I couldn't claim any accident for that, even though I got a 3rd-degree burn.
Well, very good questions. I cannot give a 100% answer, but on my understanding, I would say I would say it is an accident, because yeah, I would interpret it as an accident. I mean, I just guess there, and how I know all the story behind, and it is an accident for me. So but probably behind there, whether they want to sue the company to claim back, that one is their job. As far as I'm concerned, I am the policy holder and I entitled it. Yeah.
See, right.
Yep.
So how are they going to judge or how are they going to investigate what is the cause of the accident? Will the insurance company go so deep into the investigations, or
yeah.
just by the report of the agent?
From the agents, for the agents, we are quite straightforward. They will give us a checklist on what documents to submit, and then if from the documents they find anything suspicious, they want to investigate further, they actually engage investigator. Yeah, they will have a separate third-party investigator to find out, like the suicide case that I shared. From the report, it says that the death caused everything, and then the company will engage investigator to find out about the background of the person, whether any will, anything suspicious, and then and try to fight on it, whether it's a suicide or is it accident. So but then there will be a time frame. They cannot be like investigating. So they have a time frame 3 to maximum 6 months. They need to close file on it. Yeah. Yep. So to me as a customer, the benefit is still following on the clause on it. Whether behind that one is between the insurance company, is like between two corporates. I sue this company and for the losses that I paid for my policy holder. So probably that is the things that they do behind. But for the customers, it's got nothing. Yeah, it's just like two companies. Your company, you have to honor, you still pay to your customers. But then behind that, you can sue another company because of you causing me this loss. So I want you to compensate back only. So that one is between the company already. But to the policy holder, I will entitle my benefits.
Then to my next questions, it's regarding the medical card. Okay, the medical card, is it you have to pay by yourself first, then only you claim? Because sometimes some of the patients, they do some of the medical treatment, but they doesn't have the amount to pay for the hospital. Then should I wait for the company, or I should pay for myself, then only claim for the insurance, or I can straightforward to ask the insurance to pay on behalf of me?
Yeah, thanks, Jin. A very good questions. Okay, when it's okay, let me try to start to clear from which part. Okay, if it's admitted, okay, if it's admission for more than 6 hours, room charges, the hospital will request from Prudential. We call that a pre-admission letter. So that means they will first submit, okay, this patient, this condition, this symptom, doctor first diagnose it, attach the blood test, attach the whatever test. So now request for admission. Then Prudential receive this info, they will process. The turnaround time is 1 hour upon receive the document. So once Prudential receive the document, by the way, the hospital has a system linked to Prudential. Basically all hospital in KL now are our panel, and then we are linked. So you come in with your IC. Nowadays no need medical card ID. Nowadays only IC. All hospital have the system. They punch in your IC. They can link to the system. They can know your coverage, and then they will upload the document, because nowadays it's all e-document. So they will upload all the reports to Prudential. Prudential receive it. Every single hospital. Derek asked, is it every single hospital? It's most of the private hospital. All Pandai Group hospital. Pantai Group, Samdabi, Sunway, Gleneagles. Technically for KL, all private hospital mostly it's in already. Yeah. So once Prudential receive the request, within 1 hour they must reply the hospital with a pre-admission letter. That means, okay, we're going to take up this admission bill. So once the hospital get the approval, then they will admit the patient. Then subsequently, all the treatment, they will continue to send to Prudential for the bill. So that one is for, number one is panel, number two is admission. Then it's all, there's all pre-approved already. So don't have to pay the bill. Okay, now on another scenario, I'm just doing a day surgery. I go there, do a cataract, and then I go home. I'm not admitted at all. There is no room and board. I just go there, do some treatment, and I go home. So that is called day procedure or day admission. That one, it depends on the hospital arrangement. Some hospital still can request for pre-admission, but you inform them early, they will request from Prudential early. Okay, I prepare first, you come next week. But sometimes it's so urgent, there's not enough time. Like, oh, so serious, we have to do it right now. Then have to pay first. Yeah, because normally day surgery and day procedure, the charges won't be a lot lah. Normally it will be somewhere 5,000-6,000. So you can pay and claim. Yeah. So we're talking about admission and talking about day procedure and day surgery. Yeah. So normally in any situation, if it's not urgent one, I will always help the customers to get hospital to make a pre-request. So, okay, by next Wednesday, you go in for this treatment. So before that, let's get the pre-admission letter approved. Yeah. So it's always the urgent one. The urgent one, that one a bit kanchiong. Yeah. And me go there, wait for doctor, do all the thing, gather all info, send to Prudential, 1 hour, get the approved letter, then only can admit to the room. So sometimes the customers will feel like, hey, where am I waiting? Where am I waiting? Yeah, because the doctor have to wait for the doctor's report, collect all the scan, all the blood tests, then only send to Prudential for getting the approval. So the collection of the info take time, send to Prudential, and then wait for the 1 hour to get the approval. So that process might take about 4 hours. Because when you see a doctor, you sit there, wait for like 1-2 hours, only can see the doctor. After the doctor say, okay, you go and do a scan, do an x-ray in next department, then you wait another 30 minutes, 1 hour. After that, I have to wait for the x-ray to send over to the admission counter. So the whole process, the most time consuming is waiting to get treated plus collection of all the reports. Yeah. So normally when customers call me, I'm like, Prudential haven't received the request yet. It's still in the hospital hand. Yeah. So so that will be the process lah. Yeah. So for your concern of pay first, if it's not panel, that will have to pay first, or else we will always able to get the approval letter lah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Understand.
And
Thank you for explanation.
yeah, and probably another thing, I will probably also in case you are concerned about that, if it's a pretty new policy, example 120 days waiting period, that kind of condition, Prudential might need more time to investigate, might need more time to find out if this symptom really is like, you know, is the policy less than 6 months, this symptom is 1 month ago, 2 months ago, it might clash with the 120 days. So normally new policy might be a bit sensitive, but policy that is 1 year, 2 years above is quite very, very straightforward. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So thanks. Thank you, Jin. Thanks for your questions. So okay, once again, hit it with 10:30. Okay, love that. Okay, so I'll see you again on Thursday. Thanks for your commitment. It's 28. Another Thursday is 30th. With
Kevin.
New Year mood. Yes, Derek.
Sorry, just curious,
Yeah.
those that join this program so far, like over the years that they have joined, what's the dropout? I mean, what's the success rate that they've collectively every month they manage to hit their target? Just curious. You got my question, yeah?
Yeah, you're talking about Prudential managers success rate.
Yeah.
All right.
Every month they manage to hit.
Yeah, I get your questions. I'm trying to
Just a rough figure.
I'm trying to think where I can get some clear figure for you. Let me see. Let me see how to explain. Okay. The intake, the first month of the intake, the failure rate is high because there are a lot didn't go through what we are doing now. That means they intake, then only attend this training. Imagine, you just take exam, you get your license, and then the first week you already intake, only we are doing this training. So some are not doing this pre-training, not all doing this pre-training, but for me, I insist do the pre-training. So the intake, it's everyone, inclusive of those do pre and those who didn't do pre. So the first month drop-off rate is very high. First month drop-off rate, I think probably, I don't know, 40%. And then second month onward, it start to reduce. Yeah. So the actual one, I probably try to get some reports and show you lah. Yeah, I prefer to give you a solid answer lah, rather than, you know.
So you are just curious. So out of 10,
yeah,
is it safe to say that out of 10, 2 will actually successfully complete the first year with every month they actually achieve their target?
Yeah, I would say those who pass 6 months, they will finish the program. Those who cannot pass 6 months are still at risk. The filtering process is for 6 months after intake.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah. Thanks, Derek. Yeah. Derek always give me the business mind overview questions. Yeah. All right. Okay. So once again, thank you very much. So we have covered all the insurance protections. If you're not very interested in the coverage, so we have already done that part. Thursday, we're going to talk about investment. I think it's something that generally most people are more interested to discuss about. So we talk about investment on Thursday. Okay. So thank you very much, and see you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you.